I don't know if the loop finished. I'm gonna be fully honest. I had the game music still playing the entire time, and I had a thought through just like listening to the game's like intro music, and just going like, huh, wouldn't it be fucked up if I just like kind of zoned out right now and I forgot to just start streaming, and then I went, wait, am I doing that right now? And I'm not entirely sure when I hit the ad button to like get rid of the pre-rolls. However, I can see that those ads are 3 minutes, and I was zoned out for about 5. So here we are. Hi P, and hello anybody else who might be joining us tonight. I'm turning off my air conditioner. I realized just now it's way too warm for this. Or sorry, it's way too cold for this. Hi, I am back. Okay, we are back. You excited to win this old man's career? I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna eat him alive. I'm gonna throw him in jail off of just like him using his left hand. It could. There's no way that's not intentional. But right now, all I know is that I want blood. I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. December 27, 10 a.m. District Court Courtroom number 3. Gonna find out some juicy stuff today. I don't know, even usually on that side. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready. Of course. Who's the judge here anyway? Really, like, the judge has no fucking spine against this guy. I don't blame him. I would also be really scared of him. But, come on. Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. I don't remember how I was doing his voice. Very well. No opening statements, so... Ah, there it is. Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Damn. Gonna kill you that fast, huh? Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Bah! Must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. Call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand. Meaningful pause? Not dissociating you to a... Nah, he was like seeing fucking ghosts behind right. He's like, I was about to start drooling if we didn't start talking to him. That mysterious boat shop's owner. Okay. Here he is. I want him to fall asleep, just so like, it takes longer than 3 minutes and I can go, fuck you. Witness, state your profession. I don't even remember what I was doing for his voice. What time did the timestamp set? Because if it's late enough, I wonder if Bunkama is sundowning. I don't know what sundowning is. What's that? I am the proprietor of the restaurant, the Wet Noodle at the Court Lake. And the way he goes back and forth like that. I do that when I just think it's cute. And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. I haven't heard who this old guy is. No, raise an objection. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Yes, I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Ugh. I predicted his trial will end in 3 minutes. Phoenix, can you not? Von Karma does not. You know what? You're kind of right, though. I think it's a thing that happens to old folk with dementia. As it gets later in the day, they get worse. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. I don't want to say anything too mean, actually. Just this once. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. He already fell asleep again. Oh! The judge is more likely to have dementia than Von Karma. What? What'd the judge do? I mean, he's kind of silly, but like... Not that much. Well, I'm not really sure. Yep. What do you mean? A memory.
Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
That's the judge. Can't recall, you say? Hi, Shady.
Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. You can testify.
Very well. Let's hear this testimony then, shall we, witness? Witness testimony the night of the murder. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Oh, yeah. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual, and I heard a bang. Yep. One bang. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Hey, why am I Italian? And I heard another bang. Bang, bang. I love you, kitchen gun. Just about then the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by the window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. Tonteras.
There's nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination.
Like, that's gonna fucking work. One little thing, he wears earrings and I respect that. The rest of him I don't respect.
Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now.
Yes. Mr. Wright? Fuck that guy. Of course we're gonna cross-examine. We finished already? He's doing a speedrun? He needs to perfect it. Boo-hoo. I'm gonna fucking RNG the shit out of his run. Fuck him. Can I say something spicy? Go for it. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well. You may begin. Oh, he's having a heart attack. Oh, he's having a heart attack. Excuse me? Von Karma.
3 minutes just passed.
I see. Well then, let's just take our time. Let me cross-examine the witness. Yeah, fuck that guy. Gay and homophobic. You are so right, actually. Extremely homophobic. Extremely homosexual. Right. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. How'd you know that? Just after midnight, you say? Yep, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. He's falling asleep! With him yelling like that? Hello, it's gay. I don't know how to say your name, I'm sorry. Oh, look at your cute emote though. I love your emotes. I love the emotes so much. I like him.
He asked him, and he remembered. Isn't that right?
Hey, he does not give a shit. Oh, don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly. I did.
You see? Continue.
I don't know. I feel like most people are not sure of what time it actually is. Without looking right now, what time is it? Right? Like, you're not aware of the time until, like, you kind of have to be. I mean, you're vaguely aware of it, but, like, not that aware. It's in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. I thought you fucking sold... I thought you fucking sold stuff, like, pasta. It is now a couple minutes ago exactly. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. You're right. What? Exactly what's not good enough? Your Honor, this Polly's a parrot. A parrot? Let's be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Keith? Did I ever tell you guys about the time my buddy Keith fucking threw an old man into jail? Bird witness. Bird up. Beep, beep, beep.
Prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue.
And I heard a bang. Hurry up. And where did the bang seem to come from? Bro, somebody, like... What can we give him to, like, have him stay awake? I need him awake. From the lake, I figure.
Are you certain?
Yep.
Good, continue.
When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. In fact, this is inspired by a real-life case where a parrot was a witness. The parrot even had to go into witness protection. I did not believe that. I don't believe that for a second without proof. Do you have evidence to back that up? Because there's no way that actually... There's no way. Have a nurse come out and just directly inject him with adrenaline. Yeah, we don't even need a nurse. Clearly, we have Keith here. Just have Ellis come over and just... You know? Right all over this guy. But I figured there were two men out there. Oh, yeah. We couldn't see them clearly. Oh, yeah. At the time, that is. At the time. And I heard another bang. Who bang? Yes, battle here. We heard 2 gunshots total. Oh, yeah. But Lotta said it in her testimony yesterday. Just about then, a man walks by my window. Tell me about this man. By your window? Oh yeah, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. Tusk, tusk. I have a bad feeling about this. Relax, Phoenix. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad! Oh! That's certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by to... Yeah, go ahead. Post that. I will take a break from this trial and look at that.
Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth?
It was him, that Edgeworth lie! This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Karma lured me into this cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Alright, we're reading the... On Karma, I don't care. We're reading this article. Hello. Please don't look at... Don't look at these. Look at that. Parrot witness case, Michigan... Definitely don't look at that one. There's probably a lot of NSFW on that Twitter tab. Okay. Parrot witnesses case, Michigan woman guilty of husband's murder. Don't look at her, Yuri. Please. Please. That's all I have. Later repeated the words don't shoot in the victim's voice, according to Mr. Durham's ex-wife. Okay, I'm gonna just... Oh, okay, that's actually pretty short. Yeah, we can read it. A woman has been found guilty of shooting her husband 5 times in a Michigan murder case, apparently witnessed by a parrot. Glenna Durham shot her husband, Martin, in front of the couple's pet in 2015, before turning the gun on herself in a failed suicide attempt. The parrot later repeated the words, "Don't shoot!" in the victim's voice, according to Mr. Durham's ex-wife. That is also how the guy sounded. The parrot, an African gray named Bud, was not used in the court proceedings. Jury found Miss Durham, 49, guilty. Okay. She survived a head wound in the incident in the couple's Sand Lake home in May 2015, but survived. Hey, happy anniversary, I guess, to the parrot witnessing a murder. Mr. Durham's mother, Lydian, said it hurt to witness Miss Durham's emotionless in court. Was presented in the case of her son's death. Who now owns Bud, earlier said she believed the parrot was repeating a conversation from the night of the murder, which she said ended with the phrase "don't shoot" with an expletive added. Don't shoot! Exclamation point! Durham's parents agreed it was possible that the foul-mouthed bird had overheard the couple argument and was repeating their final words. Personally think he was there. Mother Billiam added, the bird picks up everything and anything, and it's filthiest mouth. Why are you like shit-talking the bird? What's your problem? Consider using the parrot squawking as evidence in the murder trial, but it was later dismissed. The prosecutor added that it was unlikely the bird would be called to the stand to testify as a witness during the trial. But like, explicit means swear. Oh. Oh shoot! Yeah. They should have used the bird. I'm just saying they should have used the bird. I didn't know that's what it meant. Hi, Guga. Nick, I like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. Fitness, bird up. Better act quick, or this trial is going to be, or this trial is going to be over. Okay. Just because Edgeworth passed by him doesn't mean that it had to have been him who shot him. He could just be shocked that the guy died. Your Honor, we proved at yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun.
Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun, and the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand?
Exactly.
That is easily explainable. He dual-wielded the gun.
He had it like it's a pistol in Counter-Strike, and he's holding it with both hands.
Could have wiped his prints after he fired. You're ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything the witness testimony is true.
I should lost in thought. What should I do? No, fuck you. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead," but his word is all we have. If we were telling a lie.
Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say this testimony is a lie, show us proof.
Ugh. Nick, do we have evidence? Good, there's nothing I can do. Are you sure? Do I need to go up there and start fucking him up? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please, hear me, sis? Please. Need your help. Nick needs you.
3 minutes was perhaps too high of an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new court record.
Even more cases, apparently parrot witnesses is a whole rabbit hole. Really? Huh. Honestly, yeah, I believe it, though. Like, I doubt that they're being actually used in court. But, like, that's still, like, cool. You know? That's a story to tell. Apart from, you know, if you ignore the murder part. If it isn't a murder, it's a pretty cool story to tell. My parrot caught the criminal. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. Put that book on my coffee table. Exactly. Like that is like imagine like the book of criminal activity caught by parrots or caught by birds. You know those people that think like that fucking pigeons are like government cameras? In that book, they just take that as a fact, and every single recorded crime ever is on that book. Court seems no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! Court finds the defendant, Mr. Mouse Edgeworth. I think I fucked up. The accused will surrender to the court immediately. Be held pending trial at the higher court within a month from today's date. That assault court is adjourned. I think I fucked up. Okay, no, I didn't. Wait! Ah, Maya. Who was that just now? Me! Huh? What? Oh, Larry. Larry? What are you doing here? Listen, yo, you gotta listen to me. Stop ruining the speedrun. No, fuck your speedrun. Fuck his stupid ass speedrun. Get RNG'd, idiot. Oh, Larry, give us nothing. How is Heel out here? Have you ever seen a baby pigeon? No, because they're all robots for the listenerman. Isn't it because they're just like they're unable to fly. They're naked. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Order!
What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment.
One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? A gunshot. Larry? Larry left before midnight is what he said. Right? He left before midnight, and he's saying that if this is true, he heard a gunshot. One gunshot. Everybody else has said that there has been 2. Those were after midnight. That means, and we know from the gun that there was 3 shots. 3 different shots. Larry RNG is so unlucky for this run. For real. But I'm about to kill this man's run. I'm gonna add a whole 24 hours more to it. Singular? Exactly. Singular shot. I was sitting here on the audience listening to the testimony. He couldn't even do Larry skip. What a fucking casual. Now he has to go through Larry door. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy Wedgie Edgy a murder. I called him Edgy Wedgie. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order! Order! Well, this is the first time something like has happened like this in my court. Didn't Patrick do the same thing? Bro is not making into the summoning salt video. He is pissed about it. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you have already given your decision. The trial is over. Heck, this is it. Larry's giving us one final chance at this. He's right. Only it wasn't Larry. It'd make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Give you an edgy wedgie, heckin' nerd. You fucking wish I could. Yeah, you fucking wish you could. You fucking wish you could. Yeah, well, fucking guess what? I only wear dresses and I only wear skirts. You can't do that to somebody wearing a dress. Maybe a skirt, but I'm currently wearing a dress, so get on. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict could not be overturned. And he's failing his charisma rolls. He's failing his perception checks on top of it. This run is truly like very RNG heavy, but like this could have been avoided if he had just killed Larry too. Sure, Larry would find a way to get several extra murders. Nah, he's been good. Larry's been good. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. Whoa, what is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Thank you, sir. Can't kill Larry, everyone likes him. Well, if you're Von Karma, what's one more murder? Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. Adjourn. December 27, 10:28 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. We added 28 minutes to his speedrun. Get fucked! Oh wait, I guess 25, because he was saying 3. I think this is the first time Karma hasn't gotten his way in 40 years. Exactly. That was too close. Try to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yeah. Said he went looking for the Steel Samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night, right? Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? Say something right. Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? Apart from, you know, you nearly being declared guilty a moment ago. It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. Yeah, you could fucking tell us a little bit more, Edgeworth. Would it kill you? When you fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I don't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw a pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I did up tough thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance?
when karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. The first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. That someone is Larry. What are you getting at? Likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. And Larry now. He'll come through. Larry's story having a bunch of holes is not good for us, though. I don't know why they say that like it's a good thing. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I hope Edgeworth is right about this being your big break. Alright, Larry. That night, I was out on a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. I quietly slipped the boat back at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked over to the lake, but I didn't see a boat. After I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Single gunshot. We're on to this. I knew that the 3 bullets would be, like, very important. It was an unusually big testimony, even for this court. Yeah, fair enough. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. He's got no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. No way to go but forward, Nick. Okay, let's see. I sat on the boat on the lake. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? So many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Huh. Well, okay, first of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out on the boat. At that time, everyone had gone home for that night. I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on the boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something, and I found it. Yeah, well, you're gonna have to tell us what it is, Larry. Looking for something? Yeah. Bleh. That's how he's looking right now. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for was irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense. I mean, yeah. He did find Gordy, too. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. So I quietly slipped into the boat back at the rental shop dock. What time was it? Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figured out I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12, yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't get me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? Yeah, like, you wouldn't know that. People use watches these days, Larry. There. And just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. You look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. I looked over to the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order! Order! Well, Mr. Butts? Whoa! Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. The most important part of this case. You think Larry can afford a watch? He sells hot dogs. He has money for Keonce. Keonce would like it if Larry got a nice watch. If I hit that single gunshot, I went home. Let's just press him, but like I gotta show that the gun was fired. So I only heard one bang, correct? Ah! Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick, this pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? working on the contradictions. I wish I could be more helpful. Call my sister. Chowdy. Hey, you want to see something cool? What it do? This it do. Gun, fire 3 times. Okay, never mind. I'm crying, and Senor Cool. Shout out to the people who can't wear watches because it irritates them too much because of autism. People. Oh. Realization, huh? That's why. Oh! Okay. Yeah, that explains a lot. Oh, hold on. There you go. That one. But yeah, okay, sorry. That just made me realize something. That's why I never like wearing watches. Being weird about certain physical sensations is an autism thing. I thought it was just weird. Mood. That makes so much sense. Sorry, rethinking my life real quick. But because it makes my wrist too sweaty? Okay, that too. It's just uncomfortable in general. Any watch. Wait a sec, Larry. What? Why is this eye twitching? I only heard one bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Yo, Nick. Straight up Ellis. You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. You got to treat me nice and stuff, okay? We can kill him after. Mr. Butts. What? Someone shot the Steel Samurai balloon? No! Not the Steel Samurai balloon. How could this happen? Who shot Gordy? Well, it would have been Larry. Larry did it. You only heard 1 gunshot? Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How could you not be sure? The balloon got shot, it popped loudly? Did it? I mean, I know it made noise. But, that was when it was flying off with the, with the air tank. So it didn't explode at any point. Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude. With my headphones. What? Order, and stop that. Boo! Boo! What are you, from 2003? Use fucking Spotify. Use YouTube Music. Don't use SoundCloud. The aliens sent evil SoundCloud just now. Don't use that one. Use fucking anything else but that. Or a radio. Boo! Boo! Tomato, 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 tomato. You were listening to the radio with your headphones. Yeah, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? I sent this Larry Butts to death by being killed. Enough that we gotta throw enough tomatoes at him to kill him. Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I did not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Is it a waste of time? Can we, give up? What's he listening to? We need to continue questioning. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Nothing more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me.
Was it just my right career or a talk show? Is I almost called him Keith. Is Larry listening to like ASMR, or is he listening to like Reddit stories? Is he listening to Imagine Dragons? Because all of these affected a lot. Old Man Yaoi. He's hearing the Old Man Yaoi audiobooks. Hell yeah, honestly respect. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was requested. That's why I was listening to an all request show on the radio. See, I was listening to it real booming loud, like. But I'm sure I heard the gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. You're listening to your radio at a high volume in 2016? Really? Yeah. What's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What I heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. Enough. It is difficult to believe his testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. But very well, Mr. Wright. Can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Even I know. Can you believe this bozo? He can't believe himself, honestly. Judge. Hey, the judge is old. I don't blame him. Like saying, you know, like what the hell, Grandma? You know what Sigma is? Like that's not, it's, you know, not his time. Still lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. Only matter of being lonely. You're so right. Why were you alone, Larry? No, you turn. Sadly, he doesn't do that. Have been radio DJs for decades. True. And he's been old for decades. What is he, like 100? So you turned on the radio? Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? You don't know what it's like out there alone on Christmas Eve. Alone. I shouldn't have said anything. I was alone on Christmas Eve, Larry. I, Phoenix Wright, had nothing to fucking do. That's why I was listening to an all-request radio show on the radio. Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? There's nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Close, Mr. Buzz. But how loud was your radio set to that night? I was listening to it real booming loud. Like, real booming loud. Yeah, you know. And you had headphones on. Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. Sure, I heard that gunshot. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. Nah, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? Remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. They tell us. He and Lily, bro is from 1874. Bro was born before everything. Bro was born before grass. And lonely with that beard and mohawk. Beard. Does Larry have a mohawk? I didn't see it like that. What did she say? She? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said to us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a good point. Hawk. Ah, that's a cool name! We should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask him? Fine, very well. Mr. Butch, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? And on the second day, God created the Ace Attorney Judge. and God said, "Let there be an old ass judge." Ah, cool, thanks, God. Pronounced full hawk. That's so fucking cool. That goes so hard. Just when he said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot. Wait! Before? before Christmas. It's Christmas, just a week away. Oh wow, came here so fast. Do you believe it, guys? Christmas, just in a week. This is just true. He is also Eve, by the way. I don't know what implications that has. Of course, she has this real sexy voice. I think Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. The most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. There's one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've seen it on Twitter. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Now, what do I present? This? Yeah, this one. I love it when the music stops. Deltarune, just a week away. Oh, wow. It really got here so fast. I'm so excited for Deltarune. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with that face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. He is sweating. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The teacher said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard that gunshot. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. Your Honor, she could have taken a hot shower and not like it and then taken a cold shower. That would seem to be the case, yes. Well, he should have heard that gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see what the time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera. 12:25:15. 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order! Order! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butt's claim that he heard the gunshot before midnight? Yeah, he's right. It was 3 shots. Mr. Lefty Snaps, I'm gonna put him in jail. I'm gonna put him in jail and he's gonna die. He's gonna rot in there for the rest of his fucking life. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. How about you look at the fucking gun, you piece of shit, fucking idiot? This is my evidence. The murder weapon. Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Your Honor, he's sus. Did you guys know that Edgeworth is in Among Us, by the way? I heard sus and it activated my brain like a sleep thread. He's in Among Us, I have him. He was a limited time free cosmetic, and you can't get him anymore. But I have Edgeworth in Among Us, and it's pretty fucking awesome. Order! Order! I guess that would make sense out of yesterday's testimonies. Oh, you waste your time again with your empty statements. Yes, the pistol was fired 3 times. We have any proof that it was fired before midnight. Got proof that the witnesses didn't just think he heard something. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, no turning back now. You have evidence that proves there was a gunshot before midnight. You have evidence that proves Mr. Butts wasn't just hearing things. Training for streaming Ace Attorney? Yeah, exactly. I just stole this from the guy. I didn't even give this back. Oh! Ah! Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta's Heart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24, 11:50 p.m. Oh yeah. There's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Oh! He just put it together. Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, there was a gunshot at the time that Larry claims. Order! Order! Thank you. This game makes me feel smart. It would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, it leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. This is true. There were two sets of gunshots, separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why? Oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes. Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it! Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya? Yeah? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it. Right. I mean, is this safe? Safe? We already gotten the guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. Just watch and let me know if anything I say sounds... You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Wright. Testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. Bluff like your life depends on it. No, we're not fucking bluffing anymore. We are not bluffing anymore. I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna kill him with my bare hands. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? We finally realized the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. You stupid bitch. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, Rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Harmon, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Harmon fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been a suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on the boat. Does it? Or maybe you got a little fucking wet on that night. I admit, it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. The only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain how who the two men on the boat are. Edgeworth and the murderer. This one's Edgeworth. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. But Karma has time stop skills. That's how he did it. Yeah. Well, he should have time stopped a little better. Fucking 25 minutes passed between his murder. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50,
He assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. Not sure what to make of all of this. Ludicrous! That's right. How's the name of the murderer then? Murderer name? It's... I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Well, again, you waste my time. I don't know because he's never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Caretaker of the boat shop? I don't know, Nick. I mean, go off, I guess, but I don't agree. Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat. What? Well then, where did the murder take place? The judge where the murder really took place? I mean, here. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. You have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime. Call Larry's testimony, if you will. Shout out to I'm on a Boat by Lonely Island. Is that a song? Because that sounds cool. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Take a good thing. That's all I remember from like old YouTube videos. I think that's it, right? That night, he was out on the lake in a boat searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he started to head for home, he hears a gunshot. Heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. Yeah, old. Look, that was like 2012 YouTube. That is old YouTube. I'm sorry. That is over 10 years ago. Maybe like 2015, and that's like 10 years ago now. Whatever SMG4 was doing during that time. That's what I remember hearing it from. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? A boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yeah, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. I prefer retro. Did you guys know that the Wii is retro gaming at this point because it is over 20 years old? That's a lie, by the way. It's not over 20 years old, but it's very close to. I'm on a boat is from like 2009. Yeah, exactly. Whatever SMG4 was doing at that time. That's what I remember hearing it from. I think if I start at the very beginning, gotta take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. Murderized. Don't like that. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's normal. This was around 1150. Actually, question. When did the GameCube come out? The GameCube is older than me, by the way. I remember that being like a thing that it just came back to my mind. Yeah, the GameCube is older than me, BT dubs. Just as a fun fact for all of y'all. Game. To listen to the songs from like 1950s? Oh, for sure. There's nothing wrong with like older songs. Usually they're pretty good. But like, it's just a long. I am collapsing into dust. I'm sorry. We had to turn bead to dust. That's the only reason we had to bring it up. This was around 1150. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. For that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. He then got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then, who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? The boat shop caretaker. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. Shot twice, both Smith Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. To create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot will look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first shot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. As a teenager when the GameCube was a thing, I'm 4 months older than the GameCube. Based. That's all I can say, because I wasn't there for it. I grew up with my N64, and then we jumped straight to the Wii when it came out, so yeah. I love my N64. I have a gold N64. It's the coolest thing ever. I love that thing to death. I see. Someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot another. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to the shop, and he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, and threw the body into the lake. That is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. PS2 and PS3, and then Wii and GameCube, etc., etc. Yeah, it makes sense. I didn't get a PlayStation. I had a PlayStation 2 that I was gifted, but it didn't have a memory card. I had like 100 and something games though, but I could never play them because, we didn't have a memory card, and I didn't know how to get that because I was, like 7 when I got it. Nah, not that young. I was pretty stupid. That's the takeaway from that. And didn't know what it was. Xbox 360 in there, it's in there somewhere. It's like right at the same time that the GameCube came out, no? Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. No self-deprecating. Look, it's not self-deprecating because, like, just I knew what, like, memory cards were. However, I just didn't understand what it was for the PlayStation specifically, I guess, because I knew what it was. I just didn't put 2 and 2 together on that. Original Xbox and GameCube PS2 era, 360's PS3 and Wii era. Oh, gotcha. The original Xbox then, gotcha. The original Xbox is such a mystery to me because I never see anybody talk about that thing. It's always the 360. Very well. While we are waiting on the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said. Yes. Well, where did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said is mostly correct. I was in there in the 2000s. We were making memes about how enormous the original Xbox is. That's what I've heard. I heard the controllers were like really clunky with like a giant Xbox logo. I got that from Scott the Wasp. Then Microsoft released the Xbox One. I have one of those. I have the white little one with the disc drive because me and my brother got it at a discount for like $225 during Christmas a couple years ago, and it was just like, yeah, at this point, why the fuck not? We have not used it since that month. I've played Dead Rising 2 on it with my now boyfriend, and that was the use I gave it. Oh, and also Resident Evil 5. That's the other game I played on it. I played those 2 games, and then I ran out of things that I want to play on it. How many Twitch bits do we gotta donate to get you to buy an original Xbox? What would we, like, for what? I mean, I thought they were expensive. Original Xbox. They're like $100. A little more expensive than a Wii. No, they're like $4. $4. $40. eBay just gave me the worst result at the start.
But yeah, they're like 40 bucks. They're pretty affordable, it looks, actually. Like, I don't, why would I want one? Question mark. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he has something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry. I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir. Your Honor, sir! Bailiff, we're conducting a trial here. I ask you to remain quiet. The witness has disappeared! He isn't at the boat shop either! Ah, fucker. I had a memory card for PS2, but I take it to La Casa de Mi Primos and I forgot it was in my pocket and... Oh, that sucks! Because so retro. I think I would get an SNES before I got like an Xbox. I'm sorry, I've never been an Xbox person. I've always been a Nintendo person. I like Nintendo, and then I don't care about the other consoles that much. But before Microsoft released the Xbox One, my homies and I used to call the OG Xbox One the Xbox One. Oh, okay, that's cute actually. That's actually kind of a shame that they changed it then. Yeah, what happened to the Xbox 720? I remember seeing like fake videos about this back in the day. The Xbox 720, the Wii 2, and it was like a little. What was it like actually? I just remember seeing the videos. I don't remember the details. Streaming a SNES game from original hardware could be fun. Probably not that hard to set up. All you would need is like a so retro. All you would need is like a like, you know, an AV to HDMI converter, and then connect that to the streaming thing, which I actually do have. I actually have been wanting to use my graphics card and my GP, my thingamajig for streaming Switch games. I've been wanting to do that. If you're on the Discord server, you might have seen that I actually bought Mario and Luigi Brothership. And I kind of want to stream that. I gotta figure out how to set that up again, and I gotta find the capture card. That's the name of it. The capture card. I haven't used it in literally like 2 years. Actually, no, that's a lie. Is it a lie? Is it a lie? No, because I streamed Mario Party last year, I'm pretty sure, with Boxy and Sendo, so... I used to like last year. I don't know where it is right now. But I can find it, and then I can stream Mario and Luigi Brothership. That is something I really want to do. Because I don't know, I'm in the mood for Mario and Luigi games. What? What should I do? Sorry. What should I do? Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. Stream. For real. I'm a little bit of a streamer. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. This without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will send the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. Like I said, the police department utilized all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boatshop caretaker? I think his identity has become a very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. I want him. Very well. Court is adjourned. I'm a based streamer. I'm literally a base streamer. I'm thinking like one of my students taught me. Whenever you say he would say like I'm literally doing like, and then so like whatever he's doing, or like whatever he's saying that he is, but he says like I'm literally doing like, and then the thing. And I used to like copy him, like, oh, you're literally doing that? Like, that's cool. And then he would like get mad at me and go, nuh-uh. It's literally, and then he had to like teach me how to say literally, because I didn't understand like why he was saying it like that. I'm guessing it's a reference to something. I don't know what it is. Yay, Nick, you did it! Yeah. At least we got out from under that. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. What about Larry? That was something else. More Karma didn't know what to do with it about his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony.
I almost dropped my water. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. Maxie's hi! Patrick Starr and Larry Butt's the same guy. We explained that the boat caretaker, the boat shop caretaker, killed the guy and then dumped his body in the lake, and then he wanted to make a witness by shooting at Miles twice, but he fired and then I missed, and then he fired and I fired and then he missed both times, but it was on purpose. I hope that was of help, because it sure wasn't for me. Sometimes I feel like it's us in trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Did you say something? You don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably gonna get off the hook. You try to smile just a little, relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you. Worth. Oh, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but can't make up my mind. What's this about, Edgeworth? Oh! Yeah, Edgeworth, we know you're gay. Hi, Nagdu. Hi. Thank you for the bits. Ah, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh, thank you. Also, I like that. The rare noir one. Hey, you heard that? Sorry. I don't think I've actually ever gotten to hear the rare noir sound effects. Thank you. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, there's a pretty rare noir notification. Noir is like, I call her Nep's girlfriend because I can. And she is. And so I snuck in like 2 for her. Thank you. Oh my god, that's so many bits. You really don't have to. Okay, I'm putting away the devil. Hold on. Hi. Hi. Didn't just wink it at anybody just now. Huh? Hey, we are locked in. I also need my 2 badges. Bap. Bap. I want to say that Kenita wears some... Oh, don't show your stuff. Thank you again. Oh my gosh, you really don't have to. Thank you. Ah! Cowboy hat. Oh, yo, I started a hype train. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Thank you. I don't know what to say. Oh, hold on. I'm panicking. This doesn't happen very often. Double baseball hats. Awesome. Thank you. Y'all started a hype train. Oh my gosh. And I hide it. Thank you. Thank you. I'm freaking out a little. I'm normal. I'm normal. I promise. I promise. I promise I'm normal. 2 tier 1 subs. Thank you. Thank you. Earn Kent. Oh, okay. I want to see who these people are, actually. Very cool. I like it. Okay, sorry, I wanted to see the people. Peek. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm very grateful. I don't know what to say. What a time to be brokies. $5 towards this nest. I guess this is a good time to remember to remind people that I can gift a sub as a redeem. If that's something you'd be interested in. At time, another $5 towards this nest. Thank you. Now, in the Homestuck hat, yes, run away. I actually think I can manage to put both of these on. There we go. Yay! I'm gonna make this bigger. Hey, there we go. Beautiful. There we go. Rip if no sub, dealer's choice if not. I am on it right now. Hold on. Thank you again. I'm totally normal. I'm normal. I promise I'm normal.
I promise I'm normal. Shrimp. Sub. What's that invite button for? What the heck is the invite button for, huh? Invite to what? I'm kind of scared to click on that, actually. Thank you. Thank you for the redeem. You're not normal, you're a fairy type. Yeah, you're so right. I am a fairy type. Libyan, look at me. Just from the color scheme alone, I am a fairy type. Okay, Edgeworth. Sorry. Edgeworth just, like, looking at right, suddenly, like, losing his mind, like, I don't know if I should tell him. He's kind of freaking the fuck out. It's a nightmare I've had. The blue one, sorry for forgetting her name. The blue one? Oh, you mean the green one. You mean, of course. She's green, by the way. She is green. Please be nice to the green thing next to me. Note to self, next hat should be a Clefairy. There's a moment of the stream. Thank you. Should be Clefairy. You're honestly, I think a Pokemon plushie could be cute. If you had a Clefairy, I asked for a permission to add Litten as a little plushie with Tenko. You get a 2-for-1 deal. And hat time. 8? What hats? 3 hat times. A memory of a crime that Edgeworth. A crime he committed. A memory of a murder. Anyway, 4 Hikari. That's 1 Hikari. That's 2 Hikari. That's 3 Hikari. And that's 4 Hikari. She's in the chat now. Give her a gun with a loudness. I am on it. Give Hikari. I'm gonna give it to this one actually. There we go. Gun. And here's the Loudoncer. A big Loudoncer. Hi, chat. You're no longer visible. You're being covered by the Loudoncer. Thank you for your redeems. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it. Say your progress up to this point. Yep. Alright, like I said, usually I do the one day. I'm going to try to do both days. My throat is not doing too bad, thankfully. So I actually can continue without much trouble. That's why I also started streaming a little earlier today. I wanted to be not too caught up on everything. December 27 to 11 p.m. Right and Co law offices. Okay. 10 Ricolas. I'm actually out. I'm actually out of them. I should probably order a few more. I was picking up my prescription literally like 2 days ago. Literally yesterday, I went to pick up my girl prescriptions. I was at CVS, and I just forgot to get the Ricolas. Damn it. But yeah, I'm doing pretty alright right now. Don't worry. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Memory of a crime that I committed. Memory of murder. Can I quina rica cola? No tengo cola. Tengo alitas. Alitas, mira. I'm gonna... Hold on. Important. I need to have wings. Going back down. You can take a bite out of those. I don't think they're gonna be very good, though. Can you put me in an air fryer? I like that I, as a streamer, also get the rewards from the from the hype train. It's kind of funny. Like, I get rewarded just for being here. Look at that cool ass cat. Hell yeah. Lion Mash. Is that from Mario and Luigi? That looks like a thing from like a GBA game. That's cool. I like that. I really think Mr. Edgeworth killed... I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick. Yo, how's everyone doing? What'd you think of my performance today? That's specifically an N64A. No, because the N64A is a blue button, no? It's B is green, A is blue. Mario and Luigi emote. An A press is an A press. You can't say it's only half. Do y'all know that the guy that said that originally, that commented that, is still around? I say like he would have died from it or something. But he's still like pretty active. You can find him around, and he hates that so much. So much. It's kind of funny though. Yeah, it is, you're right. I grew up with that thing. I would never forget a detail. The start button is red though. Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Look, I'm in the mood to play like Mario and Luigi. Honestly, again, I gotta figure out how to stream. You know where my capture card is, and I'm gonna be streaming Mario and Luigi like outright. Like that. Honestly, that is kind of what I was hoping to make the schedule for. I just haven't had time to actually go and look for it. I've been very busy just yesterday and today, so that's why I haven't had a schedule yet. But I will. The second I find that, we're having a week of Mario. I'm sooning over in the aisles, huh, Maya? Sooning? Oh, yes, I do remember feeling faint. Right on. Tell me the truth, it was like love at first sight, right? Not Henry Morningstar. Casual lore drop. Yeah, my name is Kina Morningstar, by the way. Just like Tenko is Tenko Floatis. Little casual lore drop for y'all. Thank you. God, I forgot how different navigating through menus on PS2 was. For me, it's different in every game. Okay, that's a little too much. I was gonna say like, oh, like, you know how like the buttons are reversed on Nintendo controller and Xbox controllers. I prefer Xbox controllers for like playing most games, and so it's hard whenever I go to play like a Switch game and the A and B are fucking reversed for some reason. Insane. Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I'll say that's worth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Larry, you really helped out the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't even out the hook yet. Ratchet and Clank is O to accept and X to go back. Okay. You're gonna have to give me another example. But Dragon Ball is X to accept and Triangle to go back. Okay, actual crackhead decision that was somehow not decided on. Now it's standardized. Everybody knows A is to go, B is to not go. I don't know Xbox controllers. Or sorry, it's PlayStation controllers though. I don't like PlayStation controllers. I've tried them a few times just to like play around with. I don't know, they feel very different just from like the position of the sticks. Triangle to go back is normal. Yeah, so Ratchet and Clank is just on drugs. La de Capoya? No sé qué significa eso. Then goes to top of the face buttons. Okay, so it's a top one. That's weird. Why? That should be where B is. X is A, O is B, triangle is Y, a square is X, Xbox. I'm gonna pretend I understood that. PlayStation controllers are scary. Spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know. But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. Stop your center brain on fire. Sorry, the Kino wheels are turning up here. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. That's two. Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Don't tell her about Neo Geo or Sega. I would actually just start crying. I would cry on the spot. Those don't have like 6 buttons, right? I'm glad they died off. 6 buttons, my ass. Enough with the silent treatment. A, B, C, X, Y, Z. What? They're on drugs. They're on drugs. Simple enough. They were a different time. No, they were just on drugs. Heck, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, sure. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? Sometimes there was a W and D. W E? Was there a like a gaster, like a ghastly third button after that? I'm normal. Didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, is that when you two were classmates? Was there a gas leak? Is there a gas leak in my house? I'm feeling like there might be at this point. The card on the other side of the screen. Okay, I will comply. But I'm giving her a friend. She deserves a friend. She deserves a little friend. She should not be alone over there. She's like stuck. Help. Ah. There we go. He's on that side now. Thank you for your redeem. Yeah, in grade school. Yeah, it's not too different from Nintendo, to be honest. Okay. W and D are insane, though. L and R makes sense. Left and right. What the hell could WD stand for, Gasser? Yeah, in grade school. They saved me, Miles, and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Wumbo and Dungus. Yeah, they're the two well-known famous controller parts. Wumbus and Dungus. Of course! How could I be so blind? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear the story today, and that's final. Hey, okay. Kind of a long story, so hang in there. It's the very end of 3rd grade. Saul Goodman backstory drop? Oh, for sure. I've never watched Breaking Bad or Saul Goodman. M is the left stick and C is the right stick on Nintendo. Movement and camera. I don't know about movement. That's just a stick. That's the L stick and right stick now. Yeah, C stick is exclusively on GameCube controllers, which I don't like GameCube controllers. I have to say it. Big GameCube controller hater right here. I accept that I might be wrong in some aspects, but I don't like it. I think the only Breaking Bad you'll ever server, an entire show recreated in Gmod. I know someone who would like that actually. I was on trial, class trial. A class trial? You remember Larry? Spring end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? The stick is also on the new 3DS, but that's ancient. What's that, like? That's nearly 10 years ago now. Hurting you more. But let's see. When did the new 3DS come out? 2014. That's over 10 years ago. C-stick is just a fancy way to call the controller nipple. Actually, yeah, that is what it was, though. It's just, yeah, it is just a controller nipple, because, like, that's what it looks like. But, I don't know if I can talk about nipples here. I don't think I'm allowed to say that. Every month, kids would bring money in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Oh no! But now Nintendo has a C stick and C button for Switch 2. C stick? That's just the right stick. I'm sorry, I refuse to call it the C stick now. That's just left and right stick now. I'm sorry, I don't like the calling it a C stick. Technically not wrong. You're not wrong, mind you. But I don't like calling it a C stick. Because it's not labeled like such. As a C stick is a right stick is a right stick. You can't say it's a C stick. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now you mention it, I do remember that. I see what you forget though. You were out of school that day.
Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I had skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
I agree with you, thank you. It's like a grilled cheese versus melt. A boat oar is technically a sea stick? You're right. I want you to know I chuckled at that. I don't think my mic picked that up, but I did chuckle at it. Then the stupid and still calls it a sea stick. Do they actually? If they do, I am ready to accept that I'm wrong. I just thought they would call it just the right stick, but I don't know what they have it labeled like in the like controller setup and stuff. So you people make me sick. Sea stick, yeah, I like it. I like the fun. I'm a big pun girl. So they thought you did it. Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? Next day we held the classroom trial with me as a defendant. Be you and maybe switch one. I would have to see. I didn't do it. Sorry, jump scare from the fucking menu I keep clicking. Guilty! He did it! Give the money back! You're such a meanie! No, one play with him! Yes, I mean you did it! You can't hide the truth! Tell us the truth! You're not gonna play with me anymore! Yeah, and I'm part of my race, so you should be allowed to relay race with the comment. Give me back my 50 cent I loan you. You robbed me the other day. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. Yeah, and even the teacher thought I'd done it. Over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I had done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in the trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. Yeah, that kid's Phoenix. He's spiky. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? Oh. Then you shouldn't have to apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. Dad for little man, honestly, I respect the style, yeah. But, Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it, he's the one. But any proof, make him sorry. Why don't y'all just shut up? Don't worry, I will allow the word gay in my automod for the 15th time. That's how it always is. Everybody picking up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I'll replace the money myself. This class trial is over. Sorry, that reminded me. After we finish this little scene, I'll tell you a little story about me. How it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Claire and Ellis are dating, by the way. Yeah, I agree. Now, literally, my thought process when trying to do Larry's voice is just, to me, it's like, okay, just try to make kind of Ellis. Wait, what about my birthday? Your Honor. I thought it was Butts. No, Butts was the other one. Wait, what about my birthday? I want my $35. Oh, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. And I learned what it meant to be alone. Really alone without a in the world. Did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I'm just lucky that I took that day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. I took it kind of personally, Z. Something smells. That's usually the Butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after the class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my father. Famous defense attorney. And a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. Hill 6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
So sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark suspicions of a demon attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up the facts." The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Demon attorney. That's not me. I'm not red right now. That's the other one. That's the other me. Shoony ass nonsense. It's cool. You take that back. That shit's so cool. That shit's so cool. Oh. I'm the demon attorney now. I'm the demon attorney. Hell yes. Hell yes. Hold on. I'm putting my outfit back. There you go. Keeping the hat on. Time to bring out the devil. Thank you. Thank you for your redeems out today. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, why? You got a tuning and investigation stuff where hell yes. Honestly. Did I say that? My boyfriend's kind of chuny. Anyway. What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him I don't know how many times. Mi sombrero de caballero. Okay, I like that. Oh wait, yeah. I'll give you another one because I almost forgot. Like, oh yeah, hats don't carry over. Okay, you get another one. You get another one. I will give you this. Can I put it on my Hoj? I can. Fucking awesome. Hell yes. Bro. Hell yes. I gotta put this one too. Go. Another one as a treat. Okay, I don't think I can stack them anymore, so I'm gonna have to start putting them as PNGs though. Guess it. Oh, it's over there. I had it on Hikari last time. This thing is so fucking huge. Wait, these are different pictures. These are not the same double baseball hat. This one's transparent, like fully still. What the hell? Stack them. Beautiful. And then a Hoj, another one on head. You know what? Yeah, that works. I'll give you an extra one because I don't want to delete it now. We're stocking up. We are truly stocking up. Look how small it is. This looks silly. I like this. We got a lot. Bonks. It's free real hats. Gotta get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. Sorry, Phoenix. I'm totally ruining your moment. Never replied. Guess he didn't want to see his old friends. Time. Another Hikari. Time to bring out another Hikari. Heck yes. Bro. Heck yes. I don't know what that's from. I'm trying to reference something and I don't remember what it is. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney to meet Edgeworth? I was a defense attorney. I knew he had to meet me whether he wanted to or not. Court. Edgeworth believes in me and believe in him. He's in pain and everyone's on his side. The only one who knows the real Edgeworth. The only one who can help him. Hey, people don't do this, by the way. Very true. Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free? Yeah. I helped you because I believed in you. Friendship yaoi harem. The power of friendship and yaoi at the same time. Heck yes. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick. We have to say Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. Very well, maybe. A friend of mine says she thinks you generally lose something if you play these games while straight. At least Sichet and, like, Lemeo. I could see it, honestly. I soft agree. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. Need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. They are extremely fruity, though. There was a little story I wanted to tell. Does that remind me of it? I used to bring money once a week. Wait, this is an anime? It does. I remember seeing some bloopers show up in my YouTube feed, but I didn't want to watch them because I didn't want to like spoil myself on it. But yeah, it has an anime. I don't know how good it is though. But it just reminded me of the story that I used to bring $20 to middle school, high school. I'd bring $20 so I could, you know, eat lunch. That was like for the whole week. And one time I lost my $20, just like straight up. So I had to like, you know, I'm like 13-year-old little Hecka, going around asking every teacher she possibly can, or like, hey, have you seen $20 by chance? Have you? And like, I'm in the verge of tears at this point because I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to fucking eat this week, and then well, this is gonna suck. Legal Eagle reacted to anime back when he made those lawyer. Oh really? That's cool. I know the guy. I don't watch him a lot, but I have at least seen like a video or two of his. But yeah, I was like nearly crying, and I go up to my English teacher, which is like the last hope I have, and I knock on the door, and I don't know if he was like actually mad or if he was like just trying to joke around, but he like, you know how you slam doors closed? He did the opposite. He like swung it open as fast as he could, and he goes, "What do you want?" I just broke down crying in front of him. Like, I'm just looking for my money. I'm sorry. The guy gave me $20 just because he felt bad. I was like, oh shit, that was not at all the reaction I was expecting. So he had to, well, he didn't have to, but he gave me $20 as like a little sorry. And he, like every single time he saw me after that, he was just like, hey, how are you doing? I'm so sorry about that time. Or to see that, it's okay. It was a long time ago. Mind you, I got along well with him. I know he didn't do it just because it was me or anything. Like he didn't yell at me. He was just like, I think he genuinely was just trying to make a joke to his class. Like he swung the door open. What do you want? Did you ever find your $20? No. But I did tell my mom, and she gave me another $20 to give to him. That's like a little thank you. So I paid him back at least. But yeah, I don't know what happened to my $20. But yeah, and I best part of that, I got to eat lunch. So didn't have to worry. Yeah, that's just a little Hecka story that I remember. I don't remember a lot, but I remember loving his class a lot. I really liked English classes, honestly. What is it? I guess I would really like classes up until high school. Then I got a bunch of teachers that didn't give a shit, and then the pandemic happened, and then I just stopped caring. But yeah, before, like, pre-pandemic and pre-10th grade, because 9th grade I went to a different school. I donated $20 for real. Message I found your money. You shouldn't have. Thank you. But yeah, I used to, like, genuinely really like school. I was, like, I wouldn't say a straight A student. I had some classes that I just didn't give a shit about. Mostly, like, computer class. Learn how to use a computer. Like, I could use a computer better than my fucking teacher. Wait, you were in school during pandemic? Yeah, I had to do 10th and 11th. Sorry, 11th and 12th grade during the pandemic. 11th grade was so annoying. But no, I don't know how to describe it. I'm so sorry for leaving y'all like that. It's okay. Graduated during the pandemic. Hey, up top. Pandemic graduates. Yeah, it honestly kind of really sucked because, like, I'm sorry, I've been through to school. I've legit, if I remember correctly, I've been to... Sorry, I'm counting it in my head now. If I'm counting correctly, I've been to 9 different schools throughout all of my years. That's with, like, moving to the US and everything. I went through a lot of different schools, and I don't know, I might get a little too personal here, but I don't care. I struggled a lot with, like, meeting people, you know, because, like, every single time I would make friends, I would, like, okay, we're moving now, I'm moving schools, goodbye. And I, like, right before the pandemic hit, I had finally made, like, a little friend group. They were trying to get me to play D&D with them and everything. It was really, like, I kind of wanted to join, but I was like, no, that's kind of nerdy.
And then the pandemic hit, and I just lost contact with everybody, and it really sucked. Went to school with dudes who cut the cords from the computer mice in the library for funsies, then got mad at teachers, said no to watching movies instead of classwork. Those kids still exist, by the way. There's been a TikTok trend recently that it's literally just stick lead inside your computer, make it explode. Fucking, we've had to take computers away for that. Kids have literally been trying to like do that shit. I know last time, which was like 2 weeks ago, there was 2 computers that were taken away because of that trend. There's just stupid kids all around. Very happy about that because I was dreading the graduation ceremony, but the pandemic gave me an excuse to skip it. I didn't get to skip it. Cut cords and mice, tore doors of lockers, kicked holes in drywall. Yeah, no, they evolved. There's just new versions of that. Like you know that like devious lick trend? It annoyed me to no fucking end. I hated that trend. Let's just steal from school, y'all. You know, like the already under budget schools. Fucking made my blood boil. We just jailbreak the school computers to play Minecraft and Doom and Dolphins on it. I don't know, because like for me, I was already at the time when we were using like Chromebooks, but like they did not lock that shit down at all. They did not. Like now they have like all these things to like block kids from not going to like inappropriate websites, or like, oh, you can't use your computer at this time because you're meant to be doing a test. They lock it to one tab. They have all this stuff now. Back then you could just fucking install whatever you wanted on that computer. I had an SNES emulator, SNES and GBA. I used to play a lot of like old Mario games, so like Kirby games I tried to play. Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, or sorry, Kirby, yeah, Amazing Mirror. That's the one where he split into 4, right? I could never figure out how to get past that game. I genuinely tried a couple times, never got past like the first stage. I just kept going in circles. I did not know what I had to do. People were stealing bathroom stall door. Yeah, it was fucking awful. I accidentally stole from school once, LMAO. I brought a strategy guide for an N64 game, brought it home, and then completely forgot about it until after graduation. And I lost it in the house fire. Honestly, I've done the same. I stole a manga from my middle school library at one point. Not on purpose. It's like I borrowed it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you can take it for the summer. That's okay. Just return it when you come back." And then I moved. And then I switched schools, and I couldn't go back. Someone stole the toilet and mirror from the bathroom, so everyone decided to shit in the urinal. God, literally, that trend. Like, I don't care about most TikTok trends, but when it comes to just like breaking shit in a school, just making teachers' lives hell. Mind you, I'm a teacher now, but even before then, even before I got the opportunity to be a teacher, that shit makes my blood boil. I used to feel genuinely guilty if I ever took a pencil home. Nah, I never went that far. I was just very forgetful. I would take it and not even, like, I would lose it later on, so I wouldn't even remember. I had 2 or 3 games borrowed from classmates before graduation, and then they moved away. That's their problem. That's their problem. Trading games at school was so hype. Honestly, yeah, I remember doing that back in Honduras a little bit. That's how I got my copy of Mario Party 3 and Mario 64, actually. My brother was trading like other games that we didn't want at the time with one of his friends. Pretty sure he traded Star Fox for those 2 games. And honestly, we fucking stole from that guy. If I'm remembering correctly, because that was a 2-for-1 deal. And 2 Mario games. Star Fox is good, by the way, but it's not Mario 64 and Mario Party 3 good. Alright, we should get going though. We talked about everything we wanted to. Criminal. Hey, I wasn't the one doing it. Number 27, Detention Center, Visitors Room. Look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, sorry about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You've been hit by, you've been struck by a criminal. That doesn't roll off very well, but I like it. Final day of 10th grade, I brought my entire week to school and just played Smash Bros. In drama class. That's so hype. That's so hype. As a teacher, you know, when I used to be in an before and after school program, on Fridays I would bring my Switch in, and like it was optional to do work. You could play on the Switch, you could just vibe, and there's obviously some work if you just want to like, if you're into that, or like coloring sheets and stuff. Someone stole my catalytic converter from my car, and they got the girl who did on camera and left her off with a slap on the wrist. What the fuck? I don't know what a catalytic converter is, but that sounds insane. Astral, this is the fucking Danganronpa. It could be. When Hurricane Katrina hit the US, my school did a Friday night school sleepover. That was such a good night. Ah, that sounds so fun. Remember? No, I don't. Lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In third grade. Lunch money. Hi, E. Howdy. Oh. Oh, right. I remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? The trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. Funny seeing a couple of the kids freak out because they try to bring a couch. Oh. Sorry, for a second I forgot that you were telling about the sleepover, and I thought you were talking about the devious licks. Like just stealing a whole ass couch. Insane. That's probably what's done during that fucking thing, though. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? Look up to your dad. You wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. You mean, my father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, right, but I'm not that good of a person. Suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. Isn't that like Yogi Bear's like little guy bear? Our drama classroom did not have desks and chairs. We had like full-on couches and pillows to sit on. Someone stole the bleacher for the school football. American derogatory stadium. How the fuck? How the fuck? Bro, listen to the Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing. Bro, listen to that Animal I Have Become song. Boo Boo, yeah, Boo Boo Bear. There you go. I remember in Honduras, I used to have a DVD of that movie. I watched it a couple of times. My dad used to. There was this guy that used to come by and would sell like pirated movies just on DVDs. Oh, thank you. I actually do need some water. Thank you for taking care of the Hecka. Thank you, E. But yeah, he would come by and just like sell like DVDs with like pirated movies on them, and I loved it. I loved them. If there was a movie I fucking hated, it was Happy Feet. I refused to watch that movie. I fell asleep like 3 times. Every time I tried to watch it, I would fall asleep within the 5 minutes, and I just like grew to kind of dislike it because of that. The football global correct goalpost 2. How? How the fuck? It was a GBA game, so mid 2000s. So yeah, peak of the like Linkin Park and other bands Edgeworth absolutely listens. No matter the time, he would though. He had to be the shooter any way you looked at it. Yet he was found innocent. The defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. And all I have become low-key gives gender dysphoria vibes. I'm not sure, honestly. I don't know. Not that I don't agree with you. I don't know the song. I never listened to a lot of Linkin Park. It happened during spring break. I guess they had a fair bit of time, but still, why? But why? But why? That day, 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in the elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Your memory?
And now I recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Joey's attorney's argument in court. Fucked up Mario hat. It's actually, yeah, we don't have one, huh? Did you redeem one? Oh, I'll just give it to you. That's because I can. Excuse me. Hold on, that actually kind of goes hard. It goes like with the other two. I'm gonna move this one, not this one. I'm gonna move this one. Can I put this on my horn? There you go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's what I did with the fuck. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's about a guy turning into a struggling to control something he doesn't want to be. Oh, extremely transcoded. That's a cute hat. Oh, the hat is cute. Cute sneeze. Thank you. Sometimes I have like really small sneezes, like achoo. And sometimes I sound like a dad. There's no in between. It's one or the other. Vijnani Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. I stole from school were rechargeable AA batteries. That's because I forgot. Everybody stole something from school. Something small. Going more than that is when there's a problem. That's like, teachers don't give a shit. They expect to lose. We all expect to lose pencils. We expect to lose pens. Occasionally desks will get damaged, stuff like that. Anything else though, you're a dick. And I hate you. Like anything bigger than just like anything that could be easily replaceable. You know, books, stuff like that. I don't like you. You smell bad. Like, batteries, very easily replaceable. Probably didn't even notice. The books that we mentioned earlier, very easily replaceable. Didn't even notice, most likely. Pencils, who cares? We expect to lose those. Fucking goalpost? The football? Insane. Insane. Jail. Actual jail. Therefore, wouldn't pick it because I forgot to return it before graduating from elementary school. All of us have done that. I feel like that's a shared experience at this point. Stealing a book before graduating on accident. What's your relationship with Von Karma? My teacher and a man who deserves respect. Learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. He's like my sister was to you, Nick. Your spring break, they also stop padlocks and combination lock. The kids in your school sound awful. I don't like them. I don't like them. He's a perfectionist in all things. Sport, in his personal life. He's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. Not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job. Find the suspect guilty perfectly. One kid tried to steal a security guard's golf cart once and ended up crashing it. I was not allowed to graduate if I didn't return my books. I didn't take the guard until 2 years later. Honestly though, at least you return them. I thought they actually care that much, but like... It's nice of you that you returned it. He's just fucking crazy. Yeah, like, I don't know, some kids do fucking anything for TikTok clout, and it's so dumb. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he will do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, then you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. Kidding. What do you think of this? Sorry, I'm not sure I can help you with that. Sorry, I'm not sure I can help you with that. Hey, look! Edgy! Nick, no! That's a photo of his father! Don't show him that! You're right. Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. I imagine my crowd with TikTok, my crowd
destroyed shit just for boredom. I cannot imagine them if they were chasing clout. Yeah, exactly. Nothing. Oh. What are you showing me this picture for? No reason. No, I was impressed by your deduction in the trial today. Granted, you were at the end of your rope, but still. Nick, he noticed. Uh-huh. Man, like, I don't know. I know there's a lot of things that go into, like, kids and, like, you know, I'm talking about, like, students, by the way. Because, I work in the field. I know there's a lot that goes into their behaviors and stuff. But there are some that are just dicks to be dicks. Okay? There are genuinely some kids that, like, I will always try to find the good in all my students that I can. But there are some that just do shit just to do shit. Like, just actually. Oh, wait. Important. I remember my homies who were on the wrestling team. Oh, tell me. We actually have a wrestling team on my school. One of my one-on-ones is actually on the team. For us, we called it Just for Badness, and yeah. Yeah. No, there's just some kids that, like, they got nothing else to do. They're not gonna get in trouble. Oh, who cares, right? That's pretty much what they think most of the time. Sky monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in. A real pro. Okay. Oh, bye, Edgeworth. 27 Gore Lake Park entrance. Hey, pal. Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up, but it's not my tie now. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it. You mean the bow shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I have that schedule in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now, I'm off to catch a criminal. Carry my car with me in it from the front parking lot to the one in the back in front of the stadium. That's where they just moved. That's where they just moved, where the student parking was at. They moved you inside of your car? Like, other students? Just cuz? What the fuck? Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, another thing. Hick! No one can go into the woods today. The woods? A lot of us camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. I can hear Shady groaning right now, by the way. I can hear my girlfriend groaning right now. Number 27, Gord Lake Public Beach. Huh? Your eyesore is missing. Eyesore? The hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. One, because ASB, Associated Student Body, told them to. But they could have asked you to move. The boys having fun. I could have driven myself, but they were told to, and I wanted to make it fun. Okay, so you were cool with it. That makes it very different then. I thought they just, you just park there, that, like, 17 kids just come around, they surround you, they block the doors, and they're like, you are moving now. And then they just fucking pick up your car, all 17 of them together, and just start going. 17? Well, nah, it was 17. This is how it happened, by the way. This is how it happened. Alright. Boat rental shop. Number 27, boat rental shop. Old caretaker got away. You should move your car now! Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. I know that clearing at the throne anywhere. Oh, hello. I don't know what voice I did for him. It doesn't really matter. What about you be doing here? Out for a walk? Oh, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, this is not the time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw in today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Oh, not sure about that. Whoa, what do you mean by that? I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I might be able to offer you some assistance. I would play a Grossberg game. I think it'd be fun. I think a lot of these characters have really good, like, spin-off potential. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Number 27, Caretaker's Shack. Nobody's home. Oh. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone to, Polly. Can't believe you run off and leave this poor parrot to fend for herself. Butts racing or Butts WarioWare-esque? Honestly, yeah, I could see that happening. He's tight for money for his current girlfriend, and he's just like, oh, Nick, I can make video games, Nick. It reminds me, Nick. Is it a reboot? No, it's a car game. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number of the safe? 128. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aw. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something valuable in here. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. Guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. Oh, sorry. The only thing in here is a letter. Oh, is it a robot? Why did I read reboot? Why did I read reboot? No, I don't know. It could be the parrot? No, it's not a robot. That's an actual parrot, I think. Is it? I think. Letter? Aw, boring. No name or signature in this thing. Handwritten, very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Nick? What would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? Hit 90 CGI Kids Show reboot? No. No. They're usually bad. You don't want that. You don't want that. Let it be. Should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. I need to turn my air conditioner back on. It's getting warm. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. It's exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all in here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know. But it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? And why is it written with the left hand? How are you able to tell that, Maya? Teehee. Oopie. No wonder when Common never fails a case. He fabricates evidence. Hecka lives in my computer. Hecka, you can call me Hecka. Hiding in your Wi-Fi. I'm not singing it. I'm sorry. I like that song a lot. I love Miku. That's probably my favorite Miku song. Miku featuring Miku. I mean, when I was growing up, there was a show called Reboot. Oh, gotcha. This is called Reboot because it was about people living on your computer. That reminds me of another school story. Hold on. Let me turn on my air conditioner and then I can tell you. Actually, I can just tell you while I'm standing up. I am like a big fan of like writing stuff nowadays. I just said one comment to be dramatic. He has to have done it. Yeah, back in 6th grade, I remember my teacher's name. She was, I always called her Miss, and she was like, no, it's Miss. I could probably say her name without getting in trouble. Mrs. O'Rourke. I just called her Miss because it was easier. But she really didn't like that. But anyway, I've come to really, really like writing. Like, I like writing stories. I actually do a lot of writing off stream that I just don't show off because I don't see it as too relevant to stream. But my very, very first story I ever wrote was in 6th grade. The whole project was go to the computers, write a story about whatever you want. Make it fun. Make it like whatever you want. and just have fun with it. That was like the last project we did in 6th grade, and I went ham on that thing. I made it like I want to say 12 pages, and it was 12 pages of me being trapped in a computer with my friends. And it was like me showing my friends how to like emulate Mario 64 on the computer, and then we would go on like cool math games afterwards and play Run on it. I wish I had that story. I wish I had that paper, but I lost it a long time ago, and that story has been lost to time. Sadly. First, getting into FNAF to post you for my FNAF RP group for a missing character. I don't know if I could do that. I love RP, mind you. I really like RP. But I don't know if I could do FNAF. I don't have the knowledge for that. But yeah, I don't know. That's just a little thing that it reminded me of because of the people living in your computer thing. Roleplay. You know, like you are a character. Force Femme? No, Force FNAF. Sorry, processing that. My first ever story was like 1st or 2nd grade. It was an Underdog x Harry Potter fan. Hi, Underdog. Isn't that like a superhero dog movie? I remember there was something like that, right? Underdog. Yo la vi en español. Era como Supercan se llamaba. Si me acuerdo bien, Supercan. My dad, like that movie was old by the time I was like, you know, wanting to watch it. It wasn't on theaters or anything, but I told my dad that I really, really, really wanted to watch that movie, Underdog, and he was like, "Okay, we're gonna go out watch it at the theater," and he was like, "What the fuck am I gonna do? It's not on theater." He was just gonna show me that you know it's not on theaters anymore because the movie's like a couple years old at that. And I fell asleep on the car ride home, and this motherfucker, I wake up on the way back home, and he was like, "Oh yeah, we watched a movie. You were asleep the entire time." This motherfucker. I love my dad. And he's honestly really fucking funny. XP in GTA. Is that what it's called? There's experience in GTA? I've only played GTA 5, and that was like literally 6 years ago at this point. Posture check? Alright, I'll sit up. Caught red-handed. Caught red-haired even. Thank you for taking care of Hecka. Fucking awesome. But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Letter from safe added to the courtroom record. Alright, GTA 5 is 12 years old. I was still living in Honduras when I was hot shrimping in 4K. I actually do the opposite. I like lean back too much. Whenever you see me like this, it's like I'm leaning back too much, and it actually gets kind of hard to like look at the screen. But like I'm get comfortable. If I get like more like this is I'm sitting properly. Mostly, probably, hopefully. Caught what? Caught shrimping. Say that again. Now look at the name. But why? But why? Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth is not. But why? But why? But why? But why? Bro, what happens if I had opened that beforehand? Oh, what the hell? Damn, I could have maybe opened that beforehand. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Hey, now the bird's gonna hate me. I'm afraid to ask what Force Femme is. I'm doing the low-tier god gesture. Beep! Explain force feminization to my buddy Raidu. To my bestie Raidu. Hecka, don't sequence break. Welcome to Boundary Break, where we take the camera basically everywhere, anywhere we want. Today we're looking inside the safe before the trial. Wait, now the bird's gonna hate me. Yes, I can't move to anyone. Move. Oh, rental shop. I guess I should examine it a little more. But I don't think I'm gonna find anything else. Ah! What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me. Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh. See, that's why I didn't want to tell you. Okay, Myers. Everything's cold. Looks like you didn't turn the heater on.
Forcibly making someone more feminine for humiliation purposes. Usually joke that trans women who don't know they're trans yet like force femming. It's exactly what it sounds like. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. He hasn't been back here since the trial. Force femme is exactly what it sounds like. Alright. Let's turn the chat into force femme explaining. Force femme is exactly what it sounds like. Forcing someone to be feminized. It is often associated with, although not exclusive to, trans women, femboys, and other types of folks I can't talk about in this chat. Gooners. Damn, so it's just like high school. I thought it was a superhero group made out of girls. You can keep believing that. Like, Fed Force. Can we let Raidu keep believing that, please? Can we let Nagini keep believing that? I don't want to do them anymore. I don't want to comment. Hall of Fame that comment. Oh, it's pinned that comment. That's something I can actually do. How? I don't know. But that is something we can do. Germa did it on accident. How did you figure that out? That's the Fed Force. If you force femme Princess Peach, it makes her roll past 9999 because the most butch woman you've ever seen. True. True. Give that lady a true. Give that girl a true. Loki meets the boys' locker room. Huh? Huh? You do? I don't. I don't miss a lot about that type, like that aspect of high school. I don't miss high school, actually. I like my classes. I not like the people. Peach X Samus is the only good ship. I agree, but I like Peach and Rosalina too. Is Bowsette the result of force? But if the femme is not forced, I think that's just being a trans woman. That's me. I was not forced femme. I was just femme. I don't have an answer for you, Gelly. I'm sorry. But I'm scared of the truth. And this is because of that meme that was going strong then and we were exemplifying it. Tell. Coin tossing might have... You... Yeah, I guess it's not force femme. He chose to do that. Bowser chose to do that in the comic, right? Hold on. Bowser comic. We're going over the... Yeah, Bowser did that. Because wanted to. Look at this. Right? They get rejected and then immediately Bowser's like, okay, I'm okay, Mario, I'm turning into a babe. If comic, then yes, not forced. Yeah, exactly. Some stuff I can't say. Fair enough. I will let the imagination go wild. If you use Sheik in Melee and she uses her down B, are you force femming them? This... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough about Zelda to speak on that. One time someone brought in a smoke machine and strobe lights and we had a rave in the shower. Okay, hold on. That sounds pretty fucking hype, actually. Okay, I see why you missed the locker rooms. That sounds fucking hype. Alright, I saw Down B and Nagi and now I'm just thinking, first Down B, she uses gun. You're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What, you thought he was telling the truth? Say, Nick, people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them. Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right? Right. But don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you? Well, you know what they say. Should have seen the one that got away. Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him. I feel like we're having two different conversations here. Hey. Joker Persona 5? Yes. Nagi is Joker Persona 5. Which ships Samus at Olimar? Olimar is really small. I feel like Olimar would vibe, actually. Yeah, they would vibe. I don't know a lot about Samus, but they would vibe. Remember when people joke that Bayonetta's is Joker's mom? Really? I don't remember hearing about that one. I'm sorry. Olimar's canonically 3 inches tall. He's a little guy. He's a short king. Samus would fuck with that. She's like really tall too, right? She's like extremely tall.
Right, well, I guess we gotta go back to the lawyer office. It's weird, because I gotta go this way, and then... Oh, hey, let's pretend it's Edgeworth. Edgeworth. This letter? Hmm? Came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me? Who's that old guy, anyway? I... No. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. But he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. Also says, this is your last chance. Can Bayo as Arrow Ace because it would be super funny. I respect that. I can agree with that. There was a bit of meme to draw Bayonetta being embarrassing Montaro's jerky. That sounds adorable. I love that. Kirby's taller than him? Kirby's fucking awesome, though. Like, have you considered that Kirby's cool as fuck and Olimar isn't? Olimar has no swag. Kirby has all the swag. So, of course, he's taller. Just as a fun little thing, RA, fucking Gigi Moodin from Hololive English came out as Arrow Ace today, and I think that's fucking awesome. She may not be gay, but she is gay for the love of the game only. Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Yeah, apparently that was just genuinely a thing that was like that happened on stream, and I think that's cool as fuck. Remember calling Sonoran ejaculation stop because of Google Translate? I'm not allowing that on my chat, but I did read it. People will draw revenge on SFW fear. I mean, people are gonna fucking do that anyway. But like, who cares? They're wrong. They're wrong and they're stupid. Automod. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not allowing ejaculation salt to be allowed on my chat. I allowed a lot of things. Ejaculation salt will not be one of them. Wait. That old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yeah, no, I remember seeing that video. Automod hates me so much. It really does. Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? Suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. He just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. That oh man, Grunkle Stunkle, it's the Grunkle Bunkle. Wake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. Hair thin, and the darkness closed in on us like in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Why? Why? You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Head us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. Remember Erica? I never watched Erica a lot. I didn't know Etika. Yeah, Etika. Sorry, I never watched them a lot, but they seem like a really cool person. I remember seeing a tweet that they would have like lost their shit over like I think it was the Banjo-Kazooie reveal on Smash, and like that. Yeah. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up the ceiling. Don't be sad, think about cute Pokemon Etika instead. Cute girl, okay? I never watched them, but I heard a lot about what like the about him afterwards, and it is a little heartbreaking, like how all that happened. Poor Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen operation and stress had caused temporary insanity. Uncle Funko, death penalty. If you were in a mod, I would redeem a death penalty on you for saying Funko. It's not a Funko Pop. No. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Huh, but isn't that strange? Letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why don't he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me the last few days. I am gay as fuck, right? Right? I remember the HTML Mario Battle Royale fan game that got DMCA. Yeah! God. And then they fucking took it down from Nintendo. Death! Death! They called the DMCA Royale. Did they like put it back up and call it that? Because honestly, that's pretty fucking hype. Funko 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 Stunko. Death penalty to all of you who say Funko. Because it makes me think of Funko Pops, and those are my #1 enemy in this world. I didn't know whether they were not, I should tell you. I mean, the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. Memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of a murder. Yeah, mommy incoming. Hey. Ah, hell yeah, I love. Why would they classify that? They're not old men. They're like 20-year-olds, right? Phoenix is like 23, I think he said. I think. Uncle Funko wins the Bunko Stunko Munko Wunko Uncle. Then Nintendo did Mario 35, exactly. Got DMCA'd again after that. That's, yeah, it's so stupid because then they fucking pulled the servers on it. My throat's giving out. Oh hey, I love the oh hey. I get the reference. I like the reference. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. Wake up in a fearful sweat every time. Kind of dream. Dream about my father's killing. Dark. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. Here you seek out my air. What? Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! What are you? Stop breathing my air! No! Father! He's attacking Father! Then, the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I picked up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Ah! And with that scream, I wake. The bone-chilling scream. Scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But it's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. What if I'm wrong? It's real. That sometimes cut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? Think about it that way. The letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth! You mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are you going to do, Nick? What can we do? I know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. Someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, then maybe. There is, Nick! There's someone else who knows about DL6. Alright, let's go to Gumfuck. Well, I guess both of you. I'm gonna go see Gumshoe first. December 27, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Except the Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe, he won't be coming back today. Oh, really? So there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. Oh, shop caretaker. Started something about treasure members. That's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Hi, Edgeworth. Don't mind me. I just need to pass by you to get to the office for some reason. Roy's working at the cubicle with 3 Hikaris. I would say that's way more than 3 Hikaris at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're surrounding him. I want to imagine that all the Hikaris are really small and they're just running around this room. Any room that we're in, they're just running around and everybody's kind of staring at them, but like kind of scared to say anything. Hydrate, thank you. Thank you for taking care of your Hecka. You know what I just realized? I have a lot of commissions from Ilya. I could put other characters on screen. Thanks to like Ilya's commissions. I could put Nagi up here. I could put like Diavolos up here. I think that could be cute as like little secret hats. But anyway, that you didn't hear that from me. Mr. Grossberg. And I'm out. I have to bring out the angel. Hi. Hey. No, my badge. Not meant to take that off. Hi. Hi. I need to put my hat back on. I think I had one more of these. Right. And then I had rotated this. Now they're stacked on top of each other. Beautiful. I did. I believe that's correct. A secret bonus set, exactly. It could be fun. I think it could be cute to do it that way. Did I put the head on incorrectly? I think I did. There you go. Now it's on. Thank you for your hat redeem. And for the key to redeem, that's what I meant. You guys know that sorry, unrelated thought that I just had. You guys know that Death Note has an Among Us clone? Anyway, Mr. Grossberg.
Oh, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding. I can't believe you're not.
My. Stop down and tell me what's happened.
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He...
I see. Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father.
It's only a dream. Only a dream.
I wonder.
What?
That's the case. And why do you two look so troubled?
Well...
Also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. And this leads me to surmise. Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagine. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired. The deed was done.
Wasn't this pistol shot twice? No. No, I don't believe it.
He was suspected of murder and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This is his last chance, of course, with the last statute of limitation so close.
What do you know about Edgeworth's father?
He was a defense attorney without peer. He sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer that I think about it. Your mentor, Maya Fey.
My sister?
Figure Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise.
Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were.
I see.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. It was your mother, Misty Fey.
Not that I had random thought because of the pin. I can assume what that thought was, and no. No, it's okay. You don't have to share it if you don't want to. But I understand.
I am Gregory Edgeworth. I am Gregory Edgeworth.
So I feel like Super That's not at all what I thought.
And this is to go even further beyond.
Like my chest starts growing to like humongous hullabalungas. My hair grows to be like, you know, like Rapunzel length. I shorten by 7 feet and go into the negative. Hey, they're doing this court arrow with AI. You are fucking joking. Is Super Saiyan 3 Force Fem? Does Force Fem force you to not have eyebrows? There's no fucking way that's true, B. I believe you, but there's no way. There's no way. I refuse to believe that.
The one who shot me was the bailiff, Johnny Yogi.
Later on, the victim of a murder gave a statement forgiving the killer. What the fuck? It forces no eyebrows just to be replaced with the pencil drawn ones. Oh, you're so fucking right. Wait, sorry, I'm having two very different emotions right now. Of like, that's so fucking funny. Super Saiyan 3 is force feminization, and also, what the fuck? God, we live in a joke, man.
Yeah, Johnny.
Sorry, I'm stuck doing the ghost voice now.
Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I believe it. You're saying he falsified his testimony? Forces that Edgeworth's dad liked to protect his son?
It's only a possibility, mind you, but a possibility nonetheless. Oh ho, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter. He killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
Huh? His own sake?
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he's trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Huh?
You'll understand soon enough. Wait!
What is it?
This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Could it be Manfred von Karma?
Von Karma? How would he have something to do with this?
Well, he is left-handed.
Von Karma? Von Karma? Oh, wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time in court reports.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred von Karma.
Not the 10%? 10%. What do you mean? You were right, though. I think you're genuinely right all along. You're the 1% right now. The 1% that's right! I knew it, yep.
Correct. Manfred von Karma himself.
1 in 10 people are left-hand. Ah, I didn't know that. Okay, that makes sense. Rosberg, thank you. This is E right now. This one's E. What is that? What does this mean, then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth?
Ah, she was a beautiful woman. I'm truly sorry about what I did.
Huh? Sorry about what? I think I'll stay out of this one. Like 1 in 25 people are ambidextrous? Oh, that's good. Okay, I didn't know. I thought it was a lot less common, honestly. You're left-handed. Ah, shit, that's cool. My niece is ambidextrous. You're ambidextrous. Holy shit. Is there anybody in this chat that's not ambidextrous? Me unable to write at all? I'm amphibian. I'm neither. I don't know how to write. Nah, I'm kidding. Well, I guess amphibian fits what I asked for. Thank you.
If this truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he should know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth actually killed his own father.
Nuggy frog. Pasta. Oh, I'm so hungry right now that I think about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm hungry. Oh, man.
He'll say as much in court. As much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
No. But how can Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
Mean.
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. Got the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
Vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That's the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or, to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have a strange ideas about vacations, Maya.
In any case, it was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
Odd. I wanted to keep a perfect record so badly. Why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? When Karma's going to bring up DO6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DO6? I won't let him. Phoenix doesn't know the wonders of Italy. Phoenix doesn't know good-ass pasta. Actually, never been to Europe. I have some family members that live... Spain is in Europe, right? I'm about to real... Italy's not real? No, Italy's real. You can prove it by the amount of pasta that I've eaten. If there's a place that's not real, it's Canada and possibly the UK as of last couple streams.
Yeah, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
He was fucking like 6. Fucking chill out. I feel like that toy in Toy Story right now. I'm not real. I'm a figment of your indigestion. I'm so hungry. I'm imagining cute trans women. Well, I guess I'm not imagining it. Wink. I can't wink. Hold on, I'm taking off my glasses. Wink. This is my bucket list to go. Fair enough. I'm not a person. The sick penguin, that's me. Yeah, I don't like traveling. I've been to Honduras. I've been a little bit to Guatemala, and I've been in the U.S. and that's good enough for me. I'm not a traveling person. Have a good night, Guga. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate you. Have a good night. The highly powerful double wink. Is this exciting yet? Hold on. What happens if I do it like this? Then if I can do it proper. Are you turned on yet? Wink.
Alright, enough of that. I've been to Mexico, Central America, and America. Honestly, yeah. That's a pretty good, like, psyop transformers, the people who build I've been to England. Oh, you have, Jelly? That's type, actually. I don't know what there is in England, though. What's there of note in England? Mexico, Central America, and America. Yeah, that's pretty good, though. That's pretty good. Central America, you go there for the food, I think. And, like, very pretty sights. My boss actually went to a vacation to Honduras, literally, during spring break this year. And she was telling me all about it, like, oh, it's so pretty. And, like, all the locations were so nice. And I'm just thinking, like, yeah, you go to the tourist areas, I guess. I feel like I missed. You trained women like Transformers? No. You know what? Yes. I know some of y'all will be into that. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he could kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. Lots of tourist traps, Victorian architecture, statues, and pigeons that deserve better. What do you mean pigeons that deserve better? What does that mean? Also beans and toast. Okay, when I say what is there to see in there, I meant good things. You know, to get people to want to go there. If we're gonna bring up stuff like that, we can say that they invented the fucking toast. That's just fucking the toast sandwich. That's just bread, toast, bread. But I didn't bring it up. That's Big Ben. Oh yeah, didn't that stop working at some point recently? Like a couple years ago, I think. I don't care. I know he's not guilty.
Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grasberg, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. Police materials. For people like me, it's the birthplace of racing. Racing? Oh, that sounds cool, though. What do you mean racing? A lot of the statues and wires pigeons typically land on have hostile things like spice on them. Oh, that's so sad. Pretty racist. Yeah, no, that one I know. Not saying all of them, but I've seen videos of it, and no, I don't think I should speak on this matter anymore. Oh, for cars. Okay, so like what? Like I don't know a lot about racing. Like Formula 1 started there or something? Is it like commonly hosted there, or like what's up? Because I don't know a lot about like car racing. Okay. I guess I should. Formula 1, but rally racing. I know what that means, but I don't have like. I'm not entirely sure yet. Move. Number 27, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi.
Oh, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
Like the Gumshoe's pen the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Well, no, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. One Comma is sitting there. You can go in as long as he's there.
The permit. Oh my god, this part. Oh. Yeah, license for a permit and a permit for a license? That sounds complicated. That sounds like you can't get one. On Karma?
Yeah, he just arrived actually.
Karma's in the record room. Nick, let's hurry. December 27, Police Department Records Room. Nasty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. Nope. I was just noticing that he isn't here. On Karma. The file open here. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. You illegally ship someone with your license? Oh, mate, you got your shanking license? Like right here. Oh, mate, you got your license for getting shanked? Oh no. And that guy goes to jail because label says unsolved. The label says unsolved cases evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick, the file for DL6 is completely empty. What?
What are you doing in here?
Nick, Fun Karma.
You. How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying? Front-facing Manfred. Alright, the Queen's Guardmen have the tall, funny hats. Yeah, they do. We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team. I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed.
I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism.
Got to. But ask your wife who's Papi Moquitos after stream. ¿Papi Moquitos? ¿Por qué? Voy a preguntarle eso. ¿Para qué? Acuérdame después del Steam. Tengo una muy buena historia para escuchar después de esto.
Just like his father, always second rate.
On Karma, you got an Instagram with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? Questions? Have you ever been to El Paso, Texas? I've been to Texas. I believe I've been to Dallas, but not to El Paso, no. So you did, but what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? Son of your most bitter rival.
That, my dear attorney, none of your business.
I've been to Texas, my condolences. It was actually really sweet. My dad had some, not family, like some friends. Like, I don't want to say not friends. Like, it was more than friends, but not quite family. En español se dice compadre. Like, if my dad and mom were to die, they were the people that they trusted, you know, the kids with. I don't know exactly like what that would translate to in English. But yeah, they were living there at the time. My dad was still in Honduras, and he wanted to come visit, but he couldn't really come over to where we were. So we went to Texas. Found family, kinda. I think that's a pretty good term for it. But yeah, we went to Texas. We stayed with them. I got to see my dad, which, mind you, that was godparents. That's it. Very godparents. But yeah, I got to just go to Texas. I remember playing a lot of Geometry Dash when I was there. And my dad got a lot of dirty looks. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I remember my dad getting dirty looks at a Chuck E. Cheese. Not a Chuck E. Cheese, but like a pizza place, like a local pizza place with like an arcade in it. So take from that what you will. I mean, it is Texas, exactly. It is Texas. But yeah, I remember playing I get dirty looks at Texas too. I think everybody gets dirty looks at Texas, but no, I don't think I should speak more on the matter.
Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, we will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
Guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
You're right. So Karma's going to bring up the DL6 in court tomorrow. Fool. You think I, a prosecutor, would give you a defense attorney information? Ah! Creep. Creep. Nothing, huh? I guess he's not gonna react to anything. Mr. Karma, have a good look at this. It was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yenny Yogi to commit murder. Why did I show him that? Oh no, why did I show him that? Oh. Yenny Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called that by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick! What is that thing? A stun gun for self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 bolts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now give me the letter. No! No! Whoa, what are you? Nick, run! Maya! Maya! Out of my way! Nick, you fucking idiot! Jesus Christ, Nick! Ugh, he got us. Letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Having no clues. Wait. I jumped first. Maya! Is she okay? Maya! Nick, like... God, you're... Nick, come on. She took the bullet for you and you did nothing. Maya, open your eyes. Maya! The letter... Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? Couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or as a medium. I can't even call my sister. And even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. There has to be some way I can help her. I'm gonna do something about her self-confidence first. She's holding something. What is that? A bullet? Yo6 incident. Evidence number 7. Taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. Remember, when Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Yo6 bullets stashed in a pocket. I'll prove it to you, Maya. Most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Pobrecita. Aw, poor thing. We need to kill Von Karma immediately. But that will have to be tomorrow. Mansplain Von Karma. Man dead Von Karma soon. But as I said, I would do the 2 days. We stream for 3 hours. Exactly on the dot, actually. 2:59:22 right now. So, hey, that's probably the longest stream I've done this year. I've been having a lot of like issues with my throat recently, so I haven't been able to stream longer. I do want to, I know I mentioned it before, I want to do like a long stream, like an endurance stream one of these days. Just like I did for Hat in Time and Undertale. I would love to do that. I just need to get my voice under control and my throat, and like figure out a way to make my throat not die. Wait, you wouldn't have had a breakdown if we didn't show it? A endurance stream? I like that. I love that. I'm gonna steal that. I really love that. I think just in general we couldn't have proceeded without showing it. Like video game logic, just like, you know, I need the evidence he has. The only way to proceed is to interact with him and eventually show him that.
So it was stupid, but also probably the only choice I had to like, try to get anything out of them. Final day trials. But that is it for me tonight. Thank you all so much for coming by. I do really, really, really appreciate you all. If you haven't followed me already, you could. I'm getting really close to 400 followers, and that mean a lot to me. So we're like 11 followers away, I think. I want to check actually. We're 13 followers away right now, so if you haven't already, you could. And if you don't, I still appreciate you just coming by and spending time with me. Thank you for the stream. Thank you, Nagi, for all the bits and everything. You don't have to. You really don't have to, but I really appreciate it. And yeah, that is it for me tonight. There's no music playing, so I cannot just stare into the. It's been really weird. There's been no music playing, so I can't do the thing where I like sway back and forth in silence and just vibing to the music. I gotta start just monologuing and pretending that I have like something interesting to say before just ending stream abruptly. But you thought it was gonna be there, huh? But what is it gonna be? When is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? Oh, you're not.